structure. The corruption was so corrupt that there was a COVID tax on the receipt, and this was last August.
Oh my God!
A COVID tax. I guess maybe they just haven't paid the debt back. I don't know.
Yeah,
they had a COVID tax. The food was good. The ratio to clubs was the same way as he said. Mostly, well, no, it was a little better than that.
Yeah,
it wasn't enough for me to brag about though.
Yeah.
And it wasn't that many attractive women there either.
My cousin's Ghanaian. If he heard you speak like that, he'd be so offended. He'd be
There's
like, oh
some,
my God.
but I didn't see him in 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Easy, Sasa. I guess, JP, do you have a question?
I just want to talk about the women thing. I mean, I feel like that's something we should now just try and understand. I don't know, what kind of preferences of women do you guys have? Because, I mean, I think the American structure of women, I don't know if there's a difference between how we look, our women look, and American women look, you know? Is there a difference?
There's a huge difference.
There's a big difference.
Would you kindly elaborate what makes you feel like, our Kenyan women are the thing?
Have they said?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. No, start. No, go on. Go on.
Oh, yeah. Every time I walk out my door, I see beautiful Kenyan women. I was in America last month for a month, and I didn't see no beautiful women. I think I probably seen 2. Like there's literally beautiful women everywhere in Kenya, and they come in all shapes and sizes. You got slim, thick. We're African Americans. Like, we're black. We're all black. We love the thick one. We love the Nash.
Agreed.
The Nash.
The Nash. Thank you. Yes.
But yeah, so it's just so many beautiful women in Kenya, and like, I don't know. I feel like it's an oasis for men. But yeah.
Austin,
I love how he says that. It's like he's gone to a store. He's like, I want slim, thick, no thick, juicy thick.
Juicy thick.
Austin, this is your arena now. Talk to us about these women.
Give me the exact question again so I can answer.
Well, I just want to understand, like, when you come to a different country, you try to notice that probably there's a difference in the women. They're a bit more lively, or they're, more attractive physically, emotionally. Yeah, just kindly elaborate on that a bit.
And when I'm in Nairobi, I can't stay in the house. Mainly, if it wasn't for the women, I'd have no problem staying in the house. But I'm always missing out on something here. And they have great conversation. What really gives it to, they have a body for sure, but it's the way how they dress. I think the best dressed women out of the 25 countries I've been to were here.
I agree.
That's interesting.
Austin, I don't know why I don't believe you, but I guess it's from your perspective.
Who do you think is better?
What?
But also,
I feel like Tanzanian babes and even Ethiopian babes are killing it.
When what?
In terms of dressing.
No.
Did you live there?
Yeah, I've been to Ethiopia.
I lived in Tanzania. Like, I feel like Kenyan women do dress better than the average Tanzanian.
Have you been to Rwanda?
Yes.
What do you think about Rwanda women?
Oh, Rwanda?
Can't find them.
Yeah, it's like hide and seek.
Yeah, they're not outside.
They're not outside, because they're so cultured.
That's true. Someone told me you can hardly, even when you go to a club, it's just like a chosen few.
It's true. And then they're so tall.
Yeah. You can hardly find them. That's interesting.
Okay.
So let's talk about dating here compared to dating there. Like, how have you found your experience so far?
Dating where? In America?
In America?
Here?
Yeah, versus here.
Dating
It's
here.
the complete opposite, right?
Yeah.
The women are soft, feminine.
Yeah.
They're,
Agreeable.
They're in better shape.
Yeah.
Agreeable, like you said.
It's like, I can put it like this. Like, when you're dating a Kenyan woman, like, it's a vibe. There's an energy that Kenyan women have.
That's
it's
true.
so
That's
effective.
true.
Like, I haven't met any other women with the same energy that Kenyan women have. Like, it sets the bar high. Once you come here, then you go to like Asia, Europe, and you try to date.
That's
Okay, I can say one. Can I say one thing? Because this is one of the comments I always get, and I want to get y'all opinion on this. Let me ask y'all this question.
So,
One of the comments I always get, like, if I do a video with a girl, they always say, "You're gonna go broke. She's only with you for money."
yeah, gold digger vibes.
Yeah, like, how do y'all feel about that? Like when y'all see that comment, like, on social media, especially you, because you're a woman. Like, how do you feel about that comment? Where they always assume that, like, Kenyan women are only with guys for money and stuff like that.
I feel like they basically targeted a few women out. Okay, well, a few women. I'm just gonna say it like that, so I don't want backlash. A few women out there who are always like, you're from abroad, you're basically rich. So if I spend time with you, you're going to pay for my stuff. You're going to spend money on me. So that is a perspective of women out there. But there's a lot of us who don't really care about that. I mean, you found us doing our own thing. You're going to leave us doing our own thing. So meeting you is like, you know, you just came along the way. So I think, yeah, it's a wrong perspective. They should meet the other half.
Yeah, I don't spend much money.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't spend much money. Unless you consider paying for dinner, tricking. I mean,
I mean, you gotta eat.
Yeah.
So you would still eat.
But personally, for us guys, I feel like it's really embarrassing.
Yeah.
When we, you know, run into such comments, or actually, I mean, we encounter such women, you know, women who want to manipulate you for your funds, the one, you know, to have you paying for everything. Some women, not all, just some women, you know, don't like to, you know, pull their leg in front and, you know, just like do things for their men as well. So it's a bit different. It's very embarrassing when we see those kind of posts, when you see, you know, women are, you know, maybe some guy got robbed or someone, you know, got his property lost at an airport because, you know, they met a Kenyan woman and all. I mean, women are devious all around the world and they're good all around the world. So I think like every country has its own percentage of you know, people who are straightforward and others who are not. So sometimes it paints us in a bad light when you see that, you know, people thinking like, oh, you know, don't go for a Kenyan woman. You know, she's going to do this. And when you guys say the Kenyan women are amazing, I mean, it makes us feel good. At least we have some.
Yeah, for me, one thing I know about high status Kenyan women, they love foreigners.
Yeah.
Badly. Kwanzaa Nigerians. Oh my God. I don't know. I just feel like Kenyan women don't really like Kenyan men because they say we're stingy.
Oh, yeah, you've heard that before. Yeah.
You know. So, I mean, I'm not surprised when you guys say all these good things about Kenyan women. It's, I 100% I believe Kenyan women prefer foreigners to Kenyan
We're
men.
stingy too, though.
yeah, like
Black Americans aren't known for spending money.
Oh.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, not in America, especially.
That's
Yeah, not-
interesting.
What about on clothes and stuff,
Yeah.
flashy things, you know, bling bling?
Yeah, throwing the...
Yeah, on yourself.
On yourself,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
like-
on another person.
That's
Now, we're not tricking off.
That's usually they're usually going like the guys that, oh, you're beautiful, I'm gonna buy
Yeah.
you a car. That's usually a white guy or an Indian or
Oh,
an Arab.
interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
They're the ones doing it, not Black Americans.
I want to make a comment. I feel like the same relationship that y'all have with like Kenyan men versus Kenyan women, Black American men and Black American women have the same relationship. Like how cause I always do like street interviews.
Yeah.
And the women be like, yeah, I want a foreigner because
Right.
Kenyan men are cheap.
See what I mean?
I did one interview with a girl. She called Kenyan men princess boys. She said
What's that?
She said, I was like, I never heard of it before. I was like, what's a princess boy? Oh, the guy wants you to hold the door open for you. He wants you to pull out his chair for him. I'm like, are you describing being like chivalrous? She's like, the woman has to be the man and then the guy has to be the girl. I'm like, what are you talking about? I haven't seen that. It's like, Kenyan men want you to pay their rent for. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like,
Yeah. The problem is she's generalizing as well. That's the problem. It's not all Kenyan men who are like that. I know there's a number of, they're called toy boys. You know, yeah, because you know, obviously there's a unemployment crisis, and most guys usually look for ways of getting the money, so they're gonna date like, you know, of course, the older women who have money, So probably that's what she meant. But you know, let's talk about misconceptions about Africa, for example. You know, they say, oh, SG, you're gonna see wild animals on the streets, right? There's so much poverty. You know, what is like the moment you land,
The kids with the flies on your face.
yeah, and then they have like what koshako, you know what I mean?
malnourished
But they're very malnourished, that kind of thing. So all these misconceptions, yeah. What do you want to say?
No, I was gonna say I'm giving it up for that fly because it takes a lot of work to get that fly to just stick by the eye and not move the entire time that you do. Like,
especially for the Western media.
yeah, but you
That's
can't
all.
find
That's all they
flies
focus
here.
on. Yeah. So all these misconceptions, yeah. What do you have to say about them?
I feel like there is I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I feel like there's an agenda to keep like this misinformation out about Africa. Cause like if you listen to like Western media, you would think like Kenya is like dirt roads, huts, and all this other junk. But here you see people drive around with Mercedes, Porsches. They have nice real estate. Like I feel like there's a lot of misinformation. I don't know if it's because they don't want, because I feel like Kenya is the future. I don't know if they don't want us, like African Americans and other diaspora, to come back to Kenya, or they don't want y'all to realize y'all potential, because y'all have so much potential here. Because like Africa has all the resources, it has the youngest demographic, like the future is Africa, whether it's
Yeah.
Kenya, South Africa, Nigeria. The future is here.
I agree. Austin, what do you have to say about that?
I think it's just exaggerated propaganda. It's
Yeah.
not that it's false, but it's exaggerated. Just
Yes.
like I think it's 3.4% of Nairobi has HIV. But if you talk to even locals, if you talk to them, they make it seem like you're just shaking hands with HIV positive people 70% of the time.
Yeah,
It's just not the
so
case.
wrong. Yeah,
A lot of data is BS.
yeah. But what do you think is the reason for that, man? Why do they
what he
put all
said-
this false data?
Scientists have been known, like when weed was the magic drug that cured everything, even HIV as well. They said that's BS as well.
Yeah,
It's lobbying, if you ask me.
lobbying, correct. Actually, part of the reason they do that is because they want us as Africans to be reliant on aid. You know, so they give us loans. They tell us, oh, you know, you need money to sort out your diseases, to sort out poverty. There's mad poverty, and so because of that, now we're tired. You know, we're always reliant, and you know, you cannot develop your country when you're constantly relying on aid. You know, like Africa is the richest continent, literally.
Yeah.
You know, we can be self-reliant. So it's so wrong how the world treats Africa. It's very
And I
twisted.
feel like it's these organizations, the ones that want to always get money,
Yeah.
pretend that they actually come.
See the NGOs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not really doing that.
Have you guys heard of something called poverty tourism?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've heard of it, isn't it? Yeah. For example, whatever is going down in Kibera.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's so big. So what happens is apparently, you get you mobilize a few poor people, and then you go take pictures and that kind of thing. You take them back home, and then you get money. You tell them you're developing a project to sort out poverty, that kind of thing. And it's a proper functional system
Right.
in the ghetto areas. But let's go now. Let's talk about Ancestry, for example. When you come back to Africa, do you ever try to find out, more about your roots, your ancestors? Would you like? Because I remember Didi was talking about how he traced his ancestry and he found out that he's from Nigeria. For example, Charlemagne, the brother Charlemagne, also he found out he's from Nigeria. What about you, bro? Would you ever want to find out where your ancestry is from?
For some reason, it hasn't been a priority to me.
Okay.
It hasn't been. But
Yeah.
I know it's from Senegal.
Oh, interesting.
Because my mother's side of the family is Creole.
Okay.
From Louisiana.
Yeah. Have you been to Senegal?
Yes.
How do you find it?
I seen a woman that looked exactly like my mother there.
No way. That's so cool.
I took a picture of her. Yeah.
Nice. Did you think maybe she's your blood?
No. Just a
Yourself?
coincidence.
Yeah. A new Bobby?
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Like, I have a couple friends that did it already. I'm going to do it eventually, but it's not like he said, not a priority. But I'm guessing I'm probably from East Africa because everybody keeps saying like I look like I'm Rwandan. I don't know, maybe it's the forehead or something like that. But
Yeah.
a lot of people ask me if I'm from Rwanda.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you guys find it easy to access goods here? Probably things that you guys used to use when you're growing up, or just stuff that you miss. Do you find it easy to access some of the goods and services that you used to back in?
I
the
think
US?
like electronics is like one of the big things. It seems like it's kind of hard to find like electronics for the same price that you have in America. I mean, it's not just Kenya, a lot of places like that because like import duties and all that. But I'll say electronics, like the biggest thing for me has been like finding like electronics. A lot of the stuff like that I use on a daily basis I can find here. Like that's why
Yeah.
I don't even bring a lot of stuff. If I go somewhere and I come back, I don't have to bring a lot of stuff because I know I could just buy it here.
Yeah, but do they charge you different? Because you're obviously foreigner. Well, like when you speak to them and
Yes.
you're trying to bargain, do you feel like they're swindling you?
Oh, you talking about the Mzungu price?
Yeah, Muzungu price.
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, like I got the Mzungu price a couple of times. Like I bought a bracelet, like my first Kenyan bracelet that broke. I think I paid 700 shillings for it, but I bought it at the Two Rivers Mall.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Two Rivers.
That explains.
I know that's
Yeah,
why.
I know I got ripped off 7 times. Yeah, 700
You
shillings.
got a bargain.
700
Yeah.
is a bargain.
Yeah, someone told me 1,500. I said keep it.
No, but it also depends on where you buy.
Where you buy it.
Because some beads, when you buy them from like in Karen, what's that place in Karen called? It's like a famous place for beads. They're very pricey. You know what I mean? So if you buy them from CBD, they're kidogo cheap.
Kazuri.
It's called Kazuri, yeah? And I know you have an interesting story as well. I think it was when you're getting your furniture, they overpriced you.
There was a furniture store across the street from my apartment, and about a 7-foot TV stand. They charged me. They wanted. I didn't pay for it. They wanted to charge me $740. It wouldn't even cost that much in America custom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of your accent or probably
I
how
don't
you
know
look?
why, I just laughed at him. Like,
What did you get? Were you alone when you're going to shop around for furniture?
Yeah, but I didn't think they would. I mean, they could have got me if they would have said 300. But I mean, come on, you went too far. Now you just lost everything.
Yeah.
And I have clients that come here too. I don't think they think about that. Like I have clients that come here that I would have told them, "Oh, you want to furnish? Go here."
Yeah.
Now I'm not telling anybody. And then there's people in the comments that say, "Well, we have a bargaining culture, so you should have talked them down."
There you go.
I only wanted to pay about $200. So if I can get you to go from $740 to $200, now I don't trust you.
It's true.
That's more than
It's true.
50%.
Exactly. That doesn't make sense, man.
So let's talk about technology, especially when it comes to Kenya, because they do say we are advanced in technology around East Africa. What was your thoughts on some of the technology that we have, like M-Pesa, our Wi-Fi here?
We should have M-Pesa in the States, but we don't. The closest thing is Cash App, but
And Zelle.
you can't use it at the grocery store, and everybody doesn't have it. Versus here, it seems like it's almost mandatory.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like Kenya's. Yeah, like we should have M-Pesa. Like I don't understand how we don't have M-Pesa. Yeah, that's like Kenya is very, very advanced. Like I've been to other countries that's not as advanced as Kenya. Like countries like Cambodia, which you would see like per capita they should be more advanced, but I don't know what's going on. Like Kenya has like something going on. Like I don't know like what happened in the past. Maybe y'all leaders like Kenyatta or something. Like they set up this structure. Or you always like this structure that like it seems like Kenya's like the perfect place to like be like a next economical power. Like it's like the people they welcome foreigners. You have a smart population. The infrastructure is here. Y'all like the gateway to East Africa because you got
Correct.
Microsoft, you got PwC, you got all these multinational brand companies here. So it feels like Kenya's just a line. Like I feel like in the next 3 to 5 years, Kenya's gonna pop off. And if you want to take advantage of it, I think you should come now. I don't think you should wait.
Yeah.
I think it's the Singapore, East Africa.
Everyone keeps on saying that. man.
It's pre.
Yeah. Oh well, the only problem over here is the corruption and there isn't a proper meritocracy system, But that's a story for another day. I was told don't ever talk smack about your country with foreigners.
I failed at that.
Yeah, but you guys are awesome, man. You guys, I hope you're having a good time. Just do your thing. You know what? We're so excited about hosting you. This conversation has been real. And what would you like to say? What would you tell? Somebody asked me to ask you this question. What's the craziest, scariest experience you've had in Kenya?
Oh, I cannot say that on radio.
Come on, man.
We
You guys,
wanna hear
after
it,
hours.
Justin.
I can't because it was with the police. So no.
Oh, how long ago?
Last year.
Damn.
I mean, I wasn't scared, but there hasn't been that many scary things that have happened here. So I guess that would be the closest. But
Okay.
yeah,
Have you been
I don't want to snitch on anybody.
Yeah. Jeez.
I mean, I could say mine. I could say mine with quickness. It happened in town on a little road called River Road.
What were you doing at River Road?
Okay, so I made a video talking about CBD. And then people say, "Oh, you wasn't in a real CBD. You need to go to River Road."
Exactly.
So I went. I was like, "Okay, I'm not scared to go anywhere. I've been everywhere. I've been in Kibera. I've been in Roysambu, everywhere." So like, I'll go to River Road. Went to River Road. Was making a video with one of my female friends, and for some reason, I walked by one of these places, and then say we had some ladies of the night working there, and they saw my camera and they thought I was recording them. And I wasn't even paying attention to them.
Okay.
So long story short, in the next 2 minutes, I was getting attacked with a mop and rocks.
What?
6 women.
Really?
Yeah, the video's on my channel. You can see it.
Damn.
They was throwing rocks at me and attacking me with a mop. Like, give me your camera. I'm like, hell no. So that happened for about 5 minutes until we made it down the street. I wasn't scared of the ladies because I could block the mop. I was scared, like maybe they would have some guys, like maybe like some muscle, maybe some boda drivers,
Yeah.
and they'll come in probably like I could take 6 girls, but like if dudes come in with knives and all that, like I'm hit.
Yeah.
But that was my scariest experience. I still love Kenya. Like I know that's not common. Most foreigners don't think you're gonna get attacked with mops and
Actually,
rocks.
that's very common. Don't
very
ever
common.
get it twisted. Foreigners get attacked every other time. There's a story out there. It's just that they don't put it on media or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah. I saw this white lady, man. You guys, she was running across the street in CBD, chasing after some guy who took her phone. And she was so tall. I'm like, wow, look at that. You guys, I feel so sorry because Nairobi can be messy. Yeah, especially if you're new.
Be careful.
Yeah, if they can notice if you're new, like any other city, I guess. You know what I mean? But if guys want to hook up with you, maybe for this type of engagement, host you in their show or their podcast or for a project, how can they do that? What's your contact information?
AustinHolloman@gmail is the best place to reach me.
Yeah. You say that so fast, bro.
Yeah.
Austin Holloman. You guys, as we speak it, don't go slowly, Yeah, say it again.
Austin Holloman, AustonHolleman @gmail.
There you go. Kid Greatness.
Yeah, y'all can find me at kidgreatness@gmail.com. That's KIDGREATNESS@gmail.com. Or you could holler at me on Instagram.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing for Christmas?
Good question.
The New Year.
Good question.
We should do a Christmas party.
No plans yet.
Really?
What we do a Christmas party?
You guys are going to be here? You're going to be in the country?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be here
dope.
for a while.
We might invite you guys for
Yeah.
a party.
Oh, yeah, the
India party that we are organizing. We'll ask you guys to come through and kick it with us.
Oh, that'd be dope.
Yeah. What do you do? What's a typical week for you guys? What do you do? Like, is it just content creation or what?
I don't know. I'm retired.
Come on.
Yeah.
For real?
My lifestyle is retired. So
Yeah.
I don't really do too much.
I like that. Just posting, just enjoying the ambience.
Once a week, maybe. Once a week, I post.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm not
I wish I
retired
could
yet.
say that.
I need to get retired. But yeah, I still create content,
Yeah.
socialize with the people. Like, the thing about Kenya is, like, there's so many things to do. You can't stay in the house. Like,
Yeah.
like, it's impossible to stay in the house in Kenya unless you got to be like strong-willed to stay in the house in Kenya.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, but I can advise you: don't get too comfortable in Nairobi. Get out there, man. Like you can go to Kisumu. Kisumu's dope. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of Americans over there as well.
Yeah.
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 So I've got a couple of family that say when they come from the States here, especially during the Christmas time, they find like Kenya is a bit slow paced compared to the States. Is that true? Is that how you found it when you came here?
Yeah. I think if, like in the States, when I was getting my washing machine delivered, they said we'll be there around 2. I think they showed up at like maybe 4 or 5 o'clock.
Kenyan time.
Yeah.
And like in the States, that's like unacceptable. And so it's a difference. And they're just like, oh,
Yeah.
showed up late. But I'm like, yeah, I could have been doing something else instead of just sitting in the house waiting. But
Exactly.
that's something. It's the least. It's minute here compared to being in like Senegal or Tanzania with them.
Yeah, like I'm used to that.
Other
like,
countries is way worse.
So yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No.
Yeah, I'm used to that. Like, cause I used to live in Tanzania, so I'm used to Swahili time. Like, if somebody tell you to be there at 4 o'clock, you don't leave your house at 6 p.m. That's how it works. You just gotta adapt. But that's like one of the minor nuisance about Kenya.
Yeah. Easy, Sasa. Thanks a lot for coming through, guys. That is Austin Holman and Bobby Kid Greatness. Yeah, man. Today it's all about culture, traditions, lifestyle, and dating in the 254. The brothers are actually African Americans, but they're here now. They're calling Kenya home, and we love that. You know what I mean? So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. If you've enjoyed the show, you've just joined us right now, but you wanna, of course, watch the whole show. You can check us out on the channel that is at SpiceFM KE. That's on YouTube, of course, and on Facebook. The content is over there as well. The handle is at SpiceFM KE. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Asante sana.
Good stuff.
So, last question that we always ask the guests here. What is that one song for you that gets you out of bed? That one song that keeps you going? Of course, make it old school.
Ooh. I have to think about that
Yeah,
one.
that's a hard question.
You said old school.
Old school.
Yeah. Well, you can do new school.
No, I don't do
We
new
have
school.
new school? Okay. Old
So
school.
anything, bro. Anything. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be complicated.
Okay, I think I got mine. September. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yes, Justin Timberlake.
No.
Earth, Wind,
Well,
and Fire.
You
Arthur
said
Tim-
old school.
Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah, September. The song called September.
Let me see if I have that one. There you go. Good stuff. Sasa. And you, Austin?
I'm trying to figure it out. I never thought of that. Let's say anything about R. Kelly.
No pressure. We don't judge over here. Easy.
Wow, boy.
Where's that R. Kelly and Nas? That's a dope one.
Fiesta.
Oh, Fiesta, Hookah Fiesta, yeah?
Not that song.
Ignition is good.
Oh yeah. Especially
Not that
remix.
song either.
You don't like
What one then?
Not me- those are
Bro.
those are
Okay,
too
when you're in the
generic.
gym, what's a song for you? Let's
Nah,
just
it's
go
not
that
R.
way.
Kelly in the gym though.
R. Kelly in the gym, nah.
I need a little more energy than that.
What, she wants some bump and grind?
No.
Bump and grind is dope.
I mean, it is after hours. So.
12 play? Do you know 12 play?
Yeah, maybe his tempo slow. Or,
Gotham City.
No.
Damn, bro, you
Maybe
picked
tempo
yourself.
because those are like radio. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't listen to radio music too much.
Yeah.
Okay,
You don't even listen to radio, do you?
No.
Okay.
I barely watch
radio.
TV.
Did you ever think Nas R. Kelly?
Nas?
Yeah. Nas R. Kelly. That's that song, isn't it? He featured Nas. Did you ever think?
No, I never
That's a
heard
hard
that song.
song.
Did you ever think that we would get this rich?
Oh, okay, I heard that.
Yeah.
That was
You want me to
okay.
play that one?
That was okay.
I'm gonna play anything then.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. You get complicated. So that's all, guys. Thanks for coming through, man. It's been real. Easy, Sasa. It's 17 minutes past 8. When we come back, we're cruising the internet. And keep it locked on that hashtag after Oz Spice.
94.4 Spice FM.